Well, hello, I'm Deanna Ray here at Everything Goes Furniture in Bristol, Virginia, and I want to thank you for tuning in to us today. I want to tell you about our furniture store. We have some very unique items. I think you're going to love it. This time on the program, I want to spend just a little bit more time in our consign pieces, in our odds and ends, in the things that we really do, the chunk of our business, what we're really all about. To tell you, this May will be our 9th year in business, and I just want to thank you, the public, for keeping us up. Without the customers, we don't have a business. So it's been such a blessing. We have really enjoyed this furniture store. What person really doesn't love beautiful things for their home? So this is where you can get a great bargain, or maybe that new piece that you've been looking for on possibly a special order, or that custom-made piece that you couldn't find the perfect piece for that room, and then you came in and found out that we could custom make you a piece to finish out your room. And we've been able to do that through the years. My husband runs a wood shop, and we do lots. We've done literally hundreds and hundreds of custom made pieces for people here in the region. But I just want to thank you for helping keep our store open for the past 9 years. It's been wonderful. The name of our business is called Everything Goes Furniture. And I had been really praying about what to name our business when we had remodeled, taken about 3 months when we were looking at going into business. And really, you know, a name I think is so important when you're getting ready to have a baby, when you guys are preparing, the husband and the wife and the baby's coming. I think a name is so important, and really names to God, biblical names, were very important in the Word. Several different times was names changed in the Word of God from a maybe not so good meaning to a wonderful meaning. For example, Saul, his name was changed to Paul, and just different things like that. So what I'm trying to say is the name of our business I felt was so important. And Everything Goes Furniture, one morning I just woke up after sleeping, having a wonderful night's sleep, and it just hit me like that. Name the store Everything Goes Furniture, because there's going to be something for everyone. We have new furniture, we have custom-made furniture, we have used furniture, we have consigned furniture. Literally thousands and thousands of pieces through the years have we consigned for you guys. You bring it in, maybe in a state, or maybe just 1 or 2 pieces, maybe just a picture, maybe a lamp you're not using anymore. And we'll bring that in, we'll consign it for you. And now, this is something new that we've been doing this past year. Within 24 hours of selling your piece, we cut you a check. So it used to be that we would shuffle it and place it in our computer and do the shuffle, and then, you know, so many items we would mail out the check the next month. But now I find it easier, and to keep our record straight and on top of it so much faster. Within 24 hours, if we've sold your piece, we really try to get you a check out in the mail within 24 hours. That's our goal. Unless we get so covered up that we can't do it, it might take 2 to 3 days in that case. But the name Everything Goes Furniture came very quickly, and so there's something for everyone. We have antiques. I really, at that point, 9-10 years ago, did not know a lot about antiques. I had worked in new furniture. I had worked in some beautiful new furniture stores here in the area and got my feet wet in my early 20s in furniture, and I loved new furniture, but I did not know about antiques. I didn't think I really knew enough to be able to carry antiques, and thank God for wise counsel. The book of Proverbs tells us that if we seek wise counsel, we won't fall. But if we can't seek wise counsel, we'll surely fall. So through the years, we've learned really to ask the wise, you know, what we might need to do. And my mom and my grandmother says, you know, Deanna, people in this area love antiques. I think you really need to add some antiques in. And thank God that we listened to that. And I said, you know, and we've just grown through the years. I'm sure a lot of you guys would know Bud Phillips. When we first opened, if I didn't know really what the piece was, he would just come in right at the right time, or we would call him and say, hey, we have a piece we want you to look at, because we want to do our very best for you. The better we do for you in consigning a piece, the better the store does. So most of the time, about 95% of the time when pieces come in, they don't want to tell me what to sell it for. They want me to tell them what we need to sell it for. And usually I can look at it now and right away know what we need to put on that piece. So You love it. We sell that for you. We cut you a check. The customers love it because I'm getting ready to show you how the tags work and how all this works. I wanted the front end of this program today to be focused on this, because lots of times I hit on the new furniture and the special ordering and all in our programs, and then don't really have enough time left to share with you how the structure works in this part of our business. So I'd like to share that with you. So I'll just go to a tag, for example, right now, and just kind of show you what we do with our tags. Most of the time, we have, on average, about 1,000 active consignees. And you think, now how does a 6,000 square foot business hold 1,000 active consignees? Like I said, some people may not have but 1 or 2 items that they bring in, or say a bedroom group, and that's it. The last estate we got in had 350 pieces. You can imagine, from large pieces down to small pieces, down to a set of dishes. You know, that's a lot of merchandise for one consignee. It was an estate we received. But honestly, people, we'll flip you up on Twitter, or we'll send you an email, or you can look online, you can shop online and find out when those come in. When estates hit this door, I don't know what, it is like bees on honey. People love it. We'll start selling estates faster than we can actually get tags on those pieces, because the real good items are just going to move so quickly. They're not going to stay around, because you're going to get a bargain on those pieces, and it's a rare piece. Normally someone's estate, you just can't go out to a new furniture store and buy a piece like that, because it's very rare. But to show you how the tags work, and our cameraman's getting ready to get on camera right here, because this piece right here is a used piece, and it has mirrors in the back of it. But I wanted to show you this tag. Maybe he can zoom in on this. For example, this right here, the stock number is like mainly the person's name. So if your name is Veronica, whatever, Harris, this is VRH is your stock number. That's how we identify your numbers. This was the 8th piece that this consignee brought in. She may have had 200, she may have had 10, but this is her 8th piece, the curio cabinet. And it says, if you'll note, price will come down 10% per week starting February the 9th, 2011. So, and it says no more than 50% off. So on February the 9th, that piece, if it's still here on the 9th, lots of it sells the first week, but if it's still here, it's 10% off that price. The second week, it's 20% off. The third week, if it's still here, 30 off. So you can see how that's going to move very quickly, and people are watching. They're watching online, and they're coming in to watch that piece. And so many times they miss it, and so many times if they're regulars, you know, they'll grab it up, you know, at 10 maybe or 20% off, or the first week if they love it enough. But you'll notice, after it's been here 5 weeks, this curio cabinet will come down to $299, and it won't go any lower than that. But that would be a super duper deal if it did go down to $299. But that's kind of the way the tags work. And I really want to take you to something that just came in that I think is very special to me, because pictures tell stories, and I want to go to some numbered prints that you can purchase at a really good price, and maybe go through some of these and just kind of show you the story of life and how we live life. So come on, let's check it out. Now these are the pictures that have come in that I need to tell you about. Everything in life tells a story. Really, I think one key to life is learning how to enjoy our day. I think we get so busy in life, and we're working, and you know, lots of things to take care of. If we could just remember all day long to truly learn how to enjoy the moment, because the moment that we're in is tomorrow's story. So if we can enjoy the moment today, we can look back and really have great memories, you know, of the past. But I wanted to take you through some of these pictures that one of our consignees brought in, and I'm so thrilled that she brought these in. I think at one time she may have had a retail store and maybe shut her store down, and we got some of the neatest things from her. Or maybe it was just a website store, I'm not sure. I've not really asked her in detail, but I wanted to show you some of these. This artist I had never heard of. My favorite artist was, of course, Thomas Kincaid, because I feel like Thomas Kincaid has probably seen a glimpse of heaven. I think the man is anointed of God to paint. I feel like he is just, his gifting that God placed in him has really come to the forefront. If we can really find our gifting in life and bring it up from here, you know, and work it out and be able to go forth in life with that gifting, it blesses so many people. So I think his artwork just touches multitudes, really. You can look at it and just makes you feel warm. This artist I've never heard of. Her name is Paula Vaughn. but I have definitely learned that I love her artwork. I think it is outstanding. The first one here by her, and you can pull these up online. We're retailing these for this lady at $99 each. This is just the print, of course. You know, it's signed and numbered. You would need to have it framed, but is this not gorgeous? One of my favorite shows on HGTV now is Sarah's House. If I ever get a chance to watch it, and I need to really to tell my husband to put that on the DVR and record those for me. I forget to do that. But when I can catch that show, I think it's awesome. She does sometimes old farm homes. I think anything to do with quilts and farm homes and farmhouses and picket fences and flowers and things like that warms the heart. And Sarah's House is one of the few programs, I think, on HGTV that really shows some of that end of decorating. So much of it is just a gorgeous modern that you see, you know, a lot of which we have a room full of that too, and it's beautiful. But I think this look is so heart-wrenching and heartwarming. But isn't this beautiful with the older farmhouse and the white picket fence? This one is called Morning Mist. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful name? And it's got the quilts hanging out, and it looks like a lady, maybe a daughter carrying her mother or her grandmother some flowers. But I think the colors in this are so vibrant. Anybody that could paint like that has to have a heart of gold, in my opinion. But that's one, and I just wanted to show you a few more. We won't take too much time with this, but this one, I think, from what this lady mentioned, that this was one of her most popular pictures. And you can pull this up online. If you want to check out our website, these are probably all on there. Hopefully they're up by now. But it's everythinggoesfurniture.com. And we also put retail pricing up there, and if it's discounted on a discounted piece, we put the starting date so you can actually watch that. And if you want a piece, you can call in, say if it's 20% off and don't want to wait any longer and don't want to take a chance on it getting gone, you can call us and we can put it on your credit card, mail your receipt, and put your name on the piece so you can shop us online. That was everythinggoesfurniture.com. And our phone number, if you need that, I'm sure he'll put that up on the screen, but it's 276-645-0992. But isn't this one gorgeous? I loved it. I loved it. Through a Father's Eyes. This is the little girl in the mirror when she was small. And then this is her getting married. This arm around her. They're looking in the mirror. They're looking at memories. I think a lot of her pictures have a lot to do with memory. That's beautiful, beautiful. And this one says, it's 578 of 950 prints. That's gorgeous. Some of these, if I'm not mistaken, online pulled up, this was like $450 for the print. Here's another really, really cute one. And it makes me look at them today. This is the most time I've taken really looking at each one. Me and my sister. Sisters are so special. I have a sister. And we are best friends, really. That's all you can say about a sister and brother. I mean, the bloodline is there till death. You know, God just created us that way. But them dressing, it's so cute. So cute. I'll never forget my little girl getting in. Oh my goodness, one night I have a wedding gown hanging on my wall that my mom made me. Whew, it was beautiful. I mean, she sewed all these pearls on. My mom was such a designer. She could make anything. She didn't have to have a pattern. She could look at it and make it. She was creative designer, really. And we had company one evening, and my little girl knew not to take that wedding gown off the wall. I display it on my wall in my bedroom, and it's beautiful. Well, we turned around and I had my company in there, and I looked around, and here she comes through the hallway with that wedding gown on and the veil on, and it was the cutest thing. And the guests, they just thought that was hilarious, because she knew she was not supposed to be getting that wedding. So she's climbed up the wall, pulled that down, put that on, and they said, you know, it's just like a kid to do that when they're not supposed to do that. It's the only chance she was going to have when company was there. So we thought it's very funny. But these little girls dressing up, you know, God just created little girls just to dress up in the high heels and the hats. And I thought this was so cute. This looks like an older 1800s house, maybe with the old wardrobe. And we have an old wardrobe here in mahogany that I'll show you in a minute. But that's so cute. All right, let's see. Let's go on. It says, grow old along with me. Marriage was created so that we would be able to grow old together. That's so true.